Sup, people? It's your boy Slide. Um, I want to talk about um, society when it comes to unapproachable women. I've noticed that in our generation today, that it's very hard to approach women, and it's one of those things that just makes you think or makes you wonder, like, what's the problem or how to get this bad and everything. The thing is, from my experiences as of late, I don't feel comfortable talking to a woman anymore. I don't even know how to talk to a woman. It's not because I don't have experiences with women. It's just the fact that how things are nowadays. You don't know how a woman is going to react. Like you approaching a stranger in a public area just to get to know who she is. Those days are really over. Those days don't exist anymore. They really don't. And I say this because, don't get me wrong, there are some guys, they can get a girl anytime. Some people just have that natural charisma. They can get women. But for the average guy himself, it's harder than you think. And the reason why it's so hard is because many women have placed themselves out of the market. They don't know what they want, or they try to go for perfection. Like, we all know on average, women don't approach men. And the reason why they don't approach men is because society taught them to never approach. Because if a woman approaches a man, it means she's desperate. So that's why women don't approach. So it's one of those things where they keep their guard down because they feel if they make the first move that the guy's not going to respect her, or he feels she's a desperate chick. And in many cases, I believe that's stupid because we go to other countries and other cultures, it's simple. If you like someone, you make the move. There's no such thing as I look down on, for example, from a guy's point of view, I'm looking down on this girl because she asked me out. Or she made a first move on me. In other countries, if I was like in another country, I probably wouldn't care. Because the whole point when you meet somebody is get to know who they are. Then you make your judgment. But in America, it's totally different. Women try not to approach a man. And that's the thing though. Many women will actually throw hints where like they'll flip their hair, they'll smile at you, or they will walk in front of you or ask you a question like what time is it. They do that shit because they really want you to make the first move, but they don't want to seem desperate. But the problem with that scenario is that when women do flip their hair and all that crap and ask you questions, still many guys don't even talk because they don't even know if it's genuine or not. They don't even know what it means because some girls will actually flirt with you. And the time you say, hey, how about we do something, it's more like, oh, I'm busy. Or if she gives you the number, she does not respond. So many guys get mixed signals that they don't know how to act. They don't know what it means anymore. And this is in part of the reason why many people, or many guys at least, don't really ask girls out anymore, because all that confidence, they say women love a man who's confident. Let me tell you something. Confidence is all a bunch of BS in America. It's crap. It does not exist. It's not real. Women say they want a man who's confident. I can tell you they don't want a man who's confident at all. Confidence doesn't mean jack. Women in America like men who have money, or they have flashy things like cars and watches and all that stuff. They don't care about confidence. You know what I mean? And that's what they're looking for, materialism. And by the time you start traveling abroad, or by the time you start meeting foreign women who live in the United States, it changes your perspective on what's really real or what's really interesting, what you're looking for in a relationship. Like, I was confident, I had confidence when I approached girls. It got me nowhere. So I kept on asking myself, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I was at the point where I was reading online articles on how to talk to women in America. 'Cause I've met a lot of other girls in other countries. I'm just myself, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty laid back. But in America, when I talk to girls who were born and raised here, I don't even know how to talk to them. I'm reading articles. I'm reading, asking advice from friends. Because I'm like saying to myself, what am I doing wrong that these girls won't talk to me? So the thing that was getting pretty weird was the social interaction. And let me tell you what happened to me. This is a thing that really ruined my self-esteem. Well, I wouldn't say I can say self-esteem when it comes to women. So I was in the library. I was in the public library in my city I was living at, and this girl was like sitting across from me, right? Very beautiful girl, right? She was sitting right across from me, and I was working, she was working. So as time, I think towards the end, the library closed at like 5 o'clock. It's like on a Saturday, it closed at 5. When she was leaving, I saw her. I just started talking to her, say, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. We were talking. We were walking and talking to each other, right? For about, I don't know, I can say about 5 or 10 minutes, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. So I didn't know where she was going, and I wasn't going to walk her home. I wasn't going to walk her home to her place. So I was like, oh, I have to go this way. I'm going down here. And I asked her and said, hey, how about you give me a number so we can, continue? And she looked and she says to me, oh, I have a boyfriend. He's in Russia right now, so I still have to give him a chance and everything. I'm trying to work things out. And I looked at myself like, your boyfriend's in Russia. Are you freaking serious? But anyway, I said, and she says to me, 'cause in my mind I was saying, your boyfriend's in Russia, like, why? You know what I mean? Whatever. Then it's pretty much done. If your boyfriend's in a different country, most of the time it's over. Most of the time. So whatever it is, right? And I said, okay, cool. I kind of paused. I kind of paused for a second. Then she was like, we can be friends. And I looked at her like, friends. Then she responded like, we can be friends if you want. It's up to you. And I didn't really want to, because when a woman says friends, you already know deep down it really means I don't want nothing to do with you. So I was like, whatever, screw it. So I got the number, right? She gave me her number. So I texted like an hour later, and it was pretty much, in summary, it was a fake number. And the part that really annoyed me was that we were talking, we were vibing. I thought we were cool. I wasn't stressing her. We were having a good conversation. Then it's like, you give me this fake number, and it's kind of like, it really ruins your perspective. Like, here you are confident. Here you are dressing nice. I'm not wearing baggy clothes. I'm dressing respectfully. I'm dressing, casually. And yet you get a fake number, or it's whatever, and it's just like, if you weren't feeling me, that's cool. I mean, I can't really force you to have an affection, or you're not entitled to go on a date with me. But the fact that you gave me a fake number when I thought we were vibing, it ruins your confidence. And I don't care if you're an alpha male, as people call themselves. I don't give a damn. If you get a fake number from a woman, it fucks up your self-esteem. You know what I mean? It fucks it up, because you say to because when a woman gives you a fake number, when you were vibing, it feels like um, damn, was I bothering her? Or what did, what's going on? But in our society in America today, we're taught that if a woman gives you a fake number, it's the fact that your game was whack, you bored her, or all that stuff. Because if a woman really liked you, she would give you a real number. So we're taught this, that when you get a fake number from a woman, that you messed up somewhere. But I don't believe in that. I really believe that these women don't respect men. They don't respect their approach, because approaching a woman is so difficult because you don't know how they're going to respond. You know what I mean? You don't know how they're going to act. And it's just like now in some cases when you approach a girl and she gives you like a fake number, or even if she gives you a fake number, right? Some of them will even give you the real number, but she won't respond to you. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things that it just makes you think, like, what the hell? You know what I mean? And she was pretty much the last girl I approached, like, generally approached. I just stopped talking to girls after that because I felt like American girls are just too weird. Like, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, they don't respect you. They don't respect how hard it is to talk to a girl. Because I'm telling you, other cultures, they are happy that men approach them. They are happy that a guy, because women I've seen in other countries, they love compliments from guys. They love it. Even if they're not into the guy sexually, she still accepts the compliment. But here in America, women don't respect your compliments. They look at you like, ugh, whatever. You know what I mean? She only accepts it if she finds you sexually attractive. And that's part of the reason why many guys don't really approach as much. I go on these online forums. Some girls are actually complaining that guys are not stepping up, that guys don't approach them. And these women claim that they're attractive. They claim that they're, this and that. And yet they're complaining that guys are jerks. Guys don't approach. Oh, now they're going to foreign women because they know they're saying that foreign girls will only tolerate their bullshit, or foreign girls all they want is a green card. All this crap. So it's one of those things, man. It just makes you feel like it's just time to move on. You know what I mean? I think about 2 months ago, I saw this girl, right? I was walking by in front of the store, and I just said hello. I said hello, how you doing, right? That's all I said to her, right? I passed her, right? And a few minutes later, I passed her again. I said, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. We started talking. That was it. We just started casually talking to each other, right? And after talking to her for a couple of minutes, I think after 10, 20 minutes, after talking to her, I said, where are you from? And she goes, I'm from Africa. And, she said she was an African chick. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So we literally spent 2 hours talking to each other. And we were just having a good time, just telling stories, for 2 hours for a total stranger I didn't even know. And I felt good. And I still have her number and everything. And, it just makes you feel good. Like you approach the woman and you're vibing with her. I could have never done that with an American woman, because even if you just can't talk to an American chick for 2 hours, 3 hours nonstop, unless you are a b-ball player, you know what I mean? Unless you're someone popular in your city, it's just not going to happen. So when all this stuff was going on, I started to reinforce the stuff I've been hearing from other people online, and saying that foreign girls are the way to go. A lot of guys when people start traveling, they don't even talk to girls. They don't talk to American girls anymore. Foreign women, they just treat you better. They're easier to get along with, and they understand the value of a relationship. They understand the values of certain things. But over here in America, dating is completely ridiculous. How can you have a girlfriend if she's unapproachable? And the thing ladies don't understand is like a lot of guys are not gonna waste their time chasing anymore. When I when it's I can tell you how it is nowadays when it comes to dating as of right now. Many guys are like this. Either we meet up on the second day or I'm done talking to you. A lot of guys I know don't have patience no more when it comes to girls. So many guys nowadays are like, I'm hitting you up. Are we going to meet up? If a woman keeps on acting stupid, he moves on. He's not sitting there chasing the girl, begging for pussy. No, the guy literally moves on with his life. He's not wasting his time. And this is the thing that needs to be done. You can't be wasting your time on women who are not going to give you the attention you deserve. You know? And this is the thing that guys need to start doing. It's just one of those things, man. It's just one of those things like I just don't have much patience anymore when it comes to like dating. I've actually given up on dating in the United States. I've given up. And I'm gonna start talking to foreign girls from now on. And hopefully I'm gonna try to get like a travel group with some buddies from a travel group at least once or two times a year during the summer. We'll go to two different countries and just travel. You know, I've read stories where some guys have actually moved out of America because of the women. Some guys are moving to Brazil. Some guys are moving to Latin American countries or the Caribbean islands. Some guys have moved to, I think some people have gone to Germany. And Asia is very popular nowadays. A lot of men have given up on American women. They've given up. And they don't give up just because of one or two bad instances. No, they give up because of multiple instances. Multiple. And I don't know if many people know this, but a lot of rich people, not rich, but people who are successful in life are now dating foreign in high numbers. Like, I've seen a lot of white guys who have money or who are doing well. They're marrying Asian women in high numbers. Oh yeah. This is not just one or two. This is high numbers. They're marrying Asian women in high numbers now. They're not marrying white girls anymore. Black guys who are successful are now dating a Brazilian women. They're dating girls from Africa. This is what's going on. Something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with the dating system in America. Something's wrong with it. And a lot of people have to understand that you don't have to tolerate bullshit just because, you know what I mean? And you just can't be yourself here. Like, when you want to approach a woman, you generally cannot be yourself. Because yourself is too boring. Yourself has to meet the stereotypes on what you see on television. And television stereotypes, from what I understand, is based on the man being like muscular, or the man having like fancy clothes, nice apartment. He knows the top people in the city. Those are the stereotypes I'm talking about. Some are thugs and all that crap, but this is what goes on. This is what women are looking for in men. And that's part of the reason why everything is now messed up. Because women are looking for a fantasy instead of reality. If you like something, go for it. You know what I mean? But they don't even know what they want anymore. And a lot of guys are not going to stay around and to figure out what she wants. It's more about how can we get things done. When you're in a relationship, how can we get things done? But it seems like what I've seen is all about the man having to provide everything and do everything. People need to understand, people need to understand that um, women have made America the way it is. And men not stepping up as much as it was before is all because of past experiences. So many guys today have officially given up on dating. Don't get me wrong. It's more like if a girl approaches him, he'll probably step up, but him chasing a girl, waste of time. I don't ask for numbers no more. From my experiences, I don't ask for numbers no more. They've all been negative. Well, lately they've been negative most of the time. They've been negative. And it's one of those things where you just say to yourself, like, bump it. Like, are you really going to spend your time pissed off, angry, miserable because a girl doesn't want to talk to you? There's more to life in America than just women. The whole point of dating is to have like a partner, because everybody needs affection. Everyone needs affection from somebody. That's a fact. But so many guys have said, F it. Rather stay single than to deal with bullshit. I've officially given up on American women. They are so unapproachable. You get evil looks, and I honestly think to myself, am I ugly? Am I this unattractive? Then you really ask yourself these. If no girl is talking to you, these are the questions you ask yourself. But for some reason, when I talk to foreign girls, they seem to like me. So that's why I don't believe I'm ugly. I don't believe I'm unattractive. I don't believe that stuff. I believe our society makes people think they need something. They need to have perfection in a partner. And I think that's what messes them up in most case scenarios. And I don't think I can do it no more when it comes to like society and the dating criteria. I just can't do it no more. I'm just focusing right now on making my money, saving up, and just start traveling. I think that's what I'm focused on right now. I'm not really focused on like having a girlfriend. Like if I get a girlfriend, I'd be grateful. But chasing an American woman to me is not. It's just not worth it. You know, I mean, if people want to do that, be my guest. You can deal with the stress if you want to. But women today, dating is it's crap. To the average man, dating is just totally pointless because you don't get anything out of it. Where are you gonna talk about getting sex? It's like when you go to like other countries, sex is not even that big part of a relationship. I mean, it's there because people love it, but it's not the central focus point of a relationship. It's really not. But in America, sex is all that matters. A woman will try to control you with sex because that's all that's going on for them. They can't, you know what I mean? That's all that really matters when it comes to most American females. So you really have to. So you really say to yourself, like, if this is all they have, if this is all they have to offer, then you're pretty much better off on your own. Pretty much better off on your own. So that's my video. That's my rant. Peace.